What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going through the best 5 farms of January 2022. And this is obviously going to be from a personal perspective like this. These are my farms that I made the most gold on in this month. So it's not like I'm stating that these are literally the best ways of making gold for everybody ever. No. And also keep in mind that all of these farms, plus everything else that I do, is included in my book, the 0 to 10 million gold guide. So if you haven't grabbed it yet, make sure you use the code Shadowlands and you will get it for 50% off. And even when a new expansion comes out, I'm just going to keep on updating the same book and send the version to you guys for free as long as you've bought it already. So you're never going to buy a book that will be outdated. It's never going to get outdated ever. So it's linked down below if you want to check it out. Now, in December, just a small recap. I'm not going to send you back to watch December's video because it was definitely different than this month. Because in December, Mage Tower, like Leech and Time Walking, was really big. So a lot of the farms, I think 4 out of 5 farms had to do with the Mage Tower. It was Winter's Kiss that people milled. And then it was Sin Anfid. It was Exotic Leather, Cobalt Ore, which is the only one that isn't really connected to the Mage Tower. And then you have Righteous Orbs, because people were enchanting Crusader on all of their weapons for the tunes that would find it useful. So that made a shit ton of gold. Now this month, it definitely has been different. The only farm that could be connected to Mage Tower, because it went away like the 4th of January or something like that. And then we jumped into TBC Time Walking. And that being farming Black Temple. So I'm going to link like the farms and everything like down below. But running Black Temple, only the trash up until the first boss gives you primal water. But it also gives you from the trash, you can get epic gems. And cutting these gems does actually make a lot of gold. Like sometimes the red gems are 1,000 gold alone. So I've been doing like a lot of that. Whenever I have like 20 minutes to kill, I just go in, do 10 runs of Black Temple trash, and I cut the gems in. And they've been selling very well because of the time walking. Even when there's no time walking going on, like right now towards the end of January, I've still been selling TBC gems. They've been selling for less gold, but sometimes there's nobody posting them on the auction house, and I can set my own price. So that's been paying off very good. However, these other farms that I'm going to mention now has been paying me more gold, though. Even though they're not in any particular order, right? But the Black Temple one is decent, but I've made more gold on the other farms. The other one was a shocker that it wasn't in December's top 5 farms. Because it's the most solid farm you can do in the game, in my opinion. And that being like going to Twilight Highlands, it's 2 farms in one zone. It's volatile water farming, like right here, we're killing the water elementals, and volatile fire up here, killing the fire elementals. It's probably going to be in a lot of monthly recap videos in the future, because that's just how good they are. They are absolutely insane. So if you guys don't know how to farm it, I would never go out and do volatile fire and water solo. You should only do it if you have a group. If you have to do like cataclysm mats solo, it's much better to get on a skinning tune and go down and do baby crocs with a potion of treasure finding on, because that's going to give you old kata mats, including like savage leather from skinning the crocodiles. So that's what I definitely would have done if I'm going to solo it. Don't try to be a hero and kill water elementals by yourself. Unless the price is like 150 gold each, right? So that leaves us with 2 farms. One of the farms that is left is actually one that I'm on right now. And that is the damp scale Basilisk guy. I've been selling a lot of these guys. I even sold some outside of the 0 to 10 million gold challenge that I'm currently doing. Because I had a lot of these Basilisk guys before I started my journey from 0 gold to 10 million gold. So obviously, I couldn't just send those over because I didn't farm it in the challenge. So I've been selling those outside of the challenge. But I've also sold a good amount of these in the challenge itself. And the reason why people would buy these, like not only did we have TBC Time Walking Week, which basically increases the reputation you get by 50%, because these bad boys are needed for every single guy that wants to take crafting transmog seriously. because they're used to go from hated, like these and the spider venom that drops like right here is used to go from Alder to Scryers. Once you get exalted with Alder, you will be hated with the Scryers and the other way around. And the only way to go from hated to neutral is by delivering in these items. So you can then get exalted with both Scryers and Alder on the same tune. And you need to do that in order to get all the plans and patterns. So that is why people buy those. And the coolest thing about it is that even though it's very expensive for people to go and actually buy these, the only people that are going to buy it is going to be like big boy crafters, people that know what's up, people that value their time. Like, they're not going to go out there and farm the Basilisk guys themselves because they know that time is money and it's better for them, even though they're paying a lot of gold. It is better for them to just straight up buy it from someone like me on the auction house, so they can continue doing their crafting and just playing the auction house. So it is extremely good. The best way to farm it is not doing what I'm doing right now, which is pretty much just running around and killing Basilisk solo. Well, I'm doing it right now because I don't have the time to jump on and live stream and play with my viewers. So I'm just, since I'm completely out, it's good to farm some solo when they are at a decent price. But normally, you want to just take 5 people with you and just hyper spawn them around this lake, just outside of Shatrat. It's definitely the best way to do the farm. Now, the last farm of, like, the last best farm of December for me is something that I thought that I would never say, because it has always been my most hated farm. Not because it's bad, just because when I first started out making videos and YouTube content, it's the farm is kind of what made me make content. And that being, we got to go all the way to not a bad area, Pandaria, but Veil of the Eternal Blossom can drop you the Sky Shards. The Sky Shards are used to make the crystal, which you can then use to obtain the mount, right? The Cloud Serpent, is that the name of it? Cloud Serpent. This one right here. I sold 7 of these. And they're like roughly 30,000 gold each. On some realms, they're 75,000 gold, 100k. Regardless, it's been making me a shit ton of gold. It's like, we used to do a tactic where we killed the mobs for like 20 minutes just to do hyperspawn, because the only thing we cared about was the mount, right? And then after killing for 20 minutes, we would loot up the Sky Shards, and then we would go back to killing for another 20 minutes, and so on, rinse and repeat. So the only thing of value would be the Sky Shards or the mount, right? But then we tried it out by just having 5 druids with a speed set, constantly running around and killing, and we would generate Spirit of Harmony on top of raw gold, on top of the occasional mount that we would get. So that made me a lot of gold. But yes, it is one of my most hated farms, because when I first started making content, every gold farmer that was making any content at all was farming Guo-Likes in Pandaria, like, which would also give them the mounts. I was so tired of looking at people doing that farm, because I knew that I was making more gold doing other shit, but everyone was under the impression that that was the only way to make gold. So I then started to make videos and stream myself. But that is pretty much it. Those are like the top 5 farms that I have been doing in January, and it's going to be interesting to see what the top farms are going to be like in February. Like, you never know, because of the prices and everything. Every realm is different. Like, every day is different when it comes to prices. That's the power and the magic of playing on a full pop realm. Prices go up and down like crazy. So super excited about that. And if you guys got any questions whatsoever, make sure to leave them down below. And you guys can definitely also check out the VIP supporters. It works kind of like Patreon. Like, if you join it, you will get a special invite to a Discord server where we share the latest farms. I upload my YouTube videos on this Discord, so you guys can get early access on my videos before anyone else can see them. And then you also, if you want to gold farm with me in 5-man farms, everyone in the Discord gets like a prioritized invite whenever I'm farming. But that was pretty much it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I hope to see all of you back in on tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.